Okay, guys, here's about 6 minutes of video from Thursday's practice, and there's a few things I noticed. I'm no expert, I'm no coach, but I can just see when we're off, and you know, you guys can take a look too. I'm going a little bit too far back on Chris. I seem to be going a little bit further back in my sit up. Chris, maybe you can tell me if it's that maybe you need to go further back or that I need to not go as far back. But that's putting me a little bit behind you, as you can see right here. As we come forward, I'm just a little bit off of you. And as far as I can tell, it's coming from me coming all the way back. You know, I'm hitting my back on the back of the gunnels there. Um, so yeah, let me know on that, Chris. And then ZB, the main thing that I noticed was that you were out earlier than Noah almost every time. And later on in the video, you'll see that I pause it, but you can see that you're out a little bit before Noah um, pretty consistently. And then also, and I told you, but maybe getting your body a little bit more involved so that you and I can match up and so we get those hips going. But you see, if you watch my upper body coming forward and a fair amount of movement, right now you're looking pretty good there, but at times your upper body, there's not a lot of movement, not a lot of sit up. So kind of keep an eye on that. Um, Again, I'll just let you guys watch it a little bit. And we got a section here later that that we slow things down in the flat water. So if you want to fast forward to about 5 minutes, you can see that. Otherwise, just check this out. Colo, sorry, obviously you're not in this, but maybe you can comment on what you're seeing or what you were seeing on Thursday. But even here, as we speed up, want to keep those bodies, that big sit up. I mean, I think we all know and feel that when we're all sitting up together, that's when we're the fastest and the strongest. And you can see, ZBC, you're starting to get a little bit short with that sit up and you're out early and it's just like a little pop that you're doing. And then I'm not saying I'm perfect, by no means am I even close, but I just feel like I'm coming forward and moving my upper body a lot more. Now, whether or not I'm doing it too much, I don't know, but at least in this video, compared to what's going on in front of me, feels like you're not moving as much. So here's the flat water. And then ZB, look at your paddle and look at Noah's. Okay, and just if you want to rewind and see that, but I just stopped it there, not for long enough. But your paddle's out of the water and Noah's is still in the water, and that's pretty consistently happening. So if you want to go back and to that freeze frame and take a look, but try to bring your stroke a little bit further back, and I think that might come with the sit up, where you're not sitting all the way up and getting that last part of the stroke. And again, like you see, my back's hitting the back of the seat, and so I may be sitting up too much because that's kind of putting me behind Chris. So again, I would love, Chris, maybe if you can comment on that. But see, I'm coming all the way back, and that's kind of making me play catch up with you, Chris, and then. But ZB, I think you are out early on Noah pretty consistently. Um, just a split second. So maybe if you just add a little bit of sit up, that'll help keep the blade in the water longer and match you guys up better. And this right here is when we started feeling really good. It was the end, the last piece. Everything sort of clicked. You can see it gets a little bit longer. ZB, you're sitting up a little bit more. Now your back's touching the back of the seat. Obviously we don't want to go too long like we did in MDR a little bit, but the boat just feels so much better when we're fully sitting up. So hopefully you can see that, ZB. You're getting a little bit square right there again. And again, I'm not trying to pick on you, but you're just right in the front of the frame here, so you're easier to see. And like I said, I may be going too far back there where I'm hitting my back there every time. I would love to know thoughts on this, Chris and Red. If you're watching this, I'm going to send it to you too. But see what you guys think. So, yeah, we're not going to reinvent the wheel before tomorrow. But I think certainly looking at this and seeing what we are doing or not doing can help. Noah, it's hard to see you up there, but all I can say is, you had a nice rhythm on Thursday, and just keep it long, and you'll set us up. All right, boys.